All I want is to just down a pint of vegan Ben & Jerry's, but I can't do that. Do you know why? Because Ben & Jerry's has sugar in it. And do you know why I can't eat that? Because I'm doing a week with no sugar. Okay, so sugar. Quick history lesson. My family's health reputation it's just not the best. So I've always been quite wary of my health, I guess, especially over the past few years. So with that being said, I thought I would try the week with no sugar challenge. I mean, my challenge videos have gone so well in the past. Honestly, I gave up on the entire week. Yeah, probably could have gone a little bit better than that, but we're here. So the rules vary from video to video, but for me it was no refined sugar, so nothing processed, nothing added. So that meant I could only eat honey and maple syrup. And yeah, this is basically my week with no sugar. Buckle up. Okay, so I've only done one meal, so I don't really know why I'm doing like an update right now, because it's literally been like 10 minutes into the challenge. Normally for breakfast I have bran flakes with strawberries and almond milk, but the bran flakes actually have sugar in them, which I kind of thought they would, which is a bit annoying. So I decided to go for porridge. I just had oats, almond milk, apples, and then I topped it with maple syrup and peanut butter, and it's honestly so nice. It tasted like an apple pie. Normally I'm hungry like already, because it's like what, 12 o'clock, and I'm not. I feel really full, so I think it's off to a good start. And yeah, the rest of the first day was pretty easy, to be honest. I think I was just in the mindset of really wanting to do this and not fail for once. Okay, it's day 2 with no sugar, and honestly it has not been as hard as I thought it was going to be. Yes, there's sugar in a lot of things, like for example my lunches aren't anything out of the ordinary. It's just like a sweet potato with veg and tofu. The only thing that was different was the sauce, because normally, just to be quick, I'll throw in like a jar Lloyd Grossman sauce, but those contain a lot of sugar, like a lot of sugar, which I never really paid attention to. So I had to make my own sauce, which was really annoying. Like while I was doing it I was just like, really do I really have to do this? But it actually tasted better. Like it actually tasted better than jar. In terms of how I feel really good. Like I haven't felt bloated or anything. I haven't craved anything sweet majorly, but I do know it's coming. I know it's coming. It did come. So yeah, it's going pretty well. Another thing I have found though is it's really just a bit inconvenient socially. I went to my friend Kim's house yesterday just to chill. Normally I would just eat dinner there, but I had to bring my own food. Like it just looks rude. Like I know she doesn't care, it's Kim, but if my mum saw someone bring food in a tub to my house, she'd be like offended. She'd be like, why don't you want to eat my food? Which I get, so it's kind of awkward, but it's lucky that it was just Kim. If it was anyone else I would have felt a bit like, oh, can I use your microwave to heat up my salmon, you know? So yeah, apart from the socialising aspect, I was actually finding it quite easy to keep up with until I got to Wednesday. Guess who came on her period? So it's currently Wednesday, and yesterday I got the best surprise of my life. So yeah, the cravings for sugar, if they weren't bad before, they're sky high now. All I want is to just down a pint of vegan Ben & Jerry's, but I can't do that. Do you know why? Because Ben & Jerry's has sugar in it. And do you know why I can't eat that? Because I'm doing a week with no sugar. As soon as I'm doing well with the challenge, something goes wrong. Something has to go wrong. I haven't eaten sugar for 3 days, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I might have to just have like an apple with peanut butter, which honestly, the sound of that right now is just like when you're expecting to have pizza for dinner and then you end up having like shepherd's pie, you know? So yeah, actually shepherd's pie is really nice. Let's hope I don't crack. If I crack, I'll tell you, but I'm telling you, I'm determined. I'm determined for this challenge. I don't want to mess it up. I was feeling the cravings, okay? But somehow I managed to get through until Thursday. Okay, so update on the no sugar thing. So it's Thursday. I haven't eaten any refined sugar since Monday. So, I mean, and I've been on my period. Sorry if it's TMI, but that is a challenge in itself. Like, I really thought I was going to crack, and I didn't. I feel so good. I feel so much energy. I feel less bloated. I feel like my skin's cleared up. After this week, I'm definitely going to cut down on my sugar, just in general. So up until this point I hadn't really noticed anything physical. Yeah, I'd noticed things like being more energetic and being less tired and stuff, but in terms of like bodily wise, I didn't really notice anything until towards the end of the week. Okay, we're on day 5 and I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like my double chin has reduced. Like, it's still there, but I feel like it's gone down a bit. I just feel like my jaw just looks a bit sharper. Is that the no sugar? Is it? Or am I just making that up? Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way, maybe it's just the camera angle because I'll hold it down there. I might have just made that up, but still, it's nice to feel good. So honestly, at this point, I thought I got over all of the issues I was going to come across. I was feeling good, and I only had 2 more days left. But funnily enough, second to last day, I mean, something had to go wrong, didn't it? I've never looked more like an egg in my life. Right, so it's Saturday night, okay? I like to just watch shitty TV on a Saturday night. It's just what I do. So I like to watch Strictly, I like to watch X Factor and just chill, you know? This is the time where I would most want, like, just like a sweet treat, like maybe, I don't know, vegan Ben & Jerry's, some vegan, you know, chocolate, I don't know, just something. But I can't do that right now, and I'm actually really pissed off about it because basically I'm already in a pissed off mood. I just am pissed off and I want nothing more right now than to just eat half a tub of ice cream, but I can't do that because I'm in this stupid challenge. And also earlier today, may as well say it now, why not? So I was eating my lunch and I put sweet chili sauce on it. Sweet chili sauce on it. And do you know what? The first ingredient in that sauce, guess what it is? Guess what it is? Sugar. So not only did I break the challenge, I did it with probably the worst thing you could do it with. So feeling great about that. I'm trying not to let that spiral into me just saying it and eat anything, because I will genuinely feel so shit if I do. So that's where we're at. So yeah, I mean, of course it wouldn't be a challenge video of mine unless something didn't go wrong, but by slither I mean a slither of sweet chili sauce, and it tasted really good, so I don't even regret it. So yeah, that was it. I've done a week without any sugar. I was really proud of myself because, I mean, going by the odds, I was not going to do well at this, and B, it genuinely did change my life. Not to be dramatic. So my final thoughts on kind of what I learned. The main thing for me was just hidden sugar in stuff that either you didn't think sugar would be in or just doesn't need sugar. So things like sauces, breads, I avoided that whole week and I felt better for it. But it is kind of scary in a way how oblivious we are to how much sugar we're taking in. And unless you're actively checking everything you're eating, which a lot of us don't have time to do, you're probably consuming a lot more sugar than you think. So yeah, it's quite alarming. I think for me, I just kind of needed that kickstart to kind of wean myself off the sugar. And all it took was a week. And now, a few weeks after the challenge, I don't look at sugar in the same way at all. And I'm just a lot more aware of what I'm eating. And another thing, having to make things from scratch actually made me appreciate the food a lot more. Like, if you know me, you know I hate cooking, like, I f***ing hate it. But having to put a lot more effort into my food honestly made it taste better, and I felt better for it. So honestly, win-win. Some of the physical things that I noticed, like I said, I was way more energetic, found it way more easier to wake up. I was a lot less tired. I felt better in my clothes. I just felt better as a person. So in terms of the future and keeping this up, if I could, I would 100% cut out sugar off my diet completely. But that's not realistic. For me anyway, it's not realistic right now. Just because, like I said, the main thing I came across was the whole socializing thing. And my life right now is quite social. Like, I'll go out for food with my friends, with my mom. I mean, that's it. But I don't want to have to restrict myself so much that I don't enjoy those things anymore. Because if you think about it, my diet is, I mean, I'm like a part-time vegan. Vegan on a good day. If you take away sugar from that, especially eating out, then I'm pretty much left with like a plate of broccoli and that's about it. But in terms of day-to-day life, 100% I've already seen a difference. The cravings for sugar just aren't there as much as they were before, which means I'm eating a lot less sugar, and when I do eat sugar, I'm thinking about it a lot more. But yeah, I definitely recommend trying this if you are wanting to just up your health game a bit. Hope you enjoyed that video. I've got another challenge video where I tried waking up at 5 AM. Wasn't the most successful, but if you want to see that, I'll link it below. And I'm also going to do more of these videos because honestly I really enjoy filming them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. Subscribe if you did. There's honestly such a variety of videos on this channel. Pretty sure there's something for you. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat an Oreo now because I can.